Hello. How are you all doing? I know what you guys are waiting for, so let's get right into it. Into the second season of Bokunoheroacademia. It's, well, 9 out of 10 in my opinion. So if you think otherwise, as if it should go above the score I gave it, then I'm wondering how you think that this series is a masterpiece. And if it's below that, then I really don't care, because you're probably better at giving a good rating than I am. This story is about superheroes who have powers, known as quirks. Some are whoa. If you want to know what Boku no Hero is really about, from my point of view, you can watch my first review of Bokunoheroacademia, because I am going to move forward and talk about the second season of Boku no Hero.
This following video contains spoilers that might upset you if you haven't watched this series. It is advised to avoid this video for your protection of not being spoiled. Also know that I love the Boku no Hero series and the characters, but sometimes life can be boring at times, so it's best to be a bit cringy at times. So yeah, now back to the video.
The faculty discuss how 72 villains were injured when they needed to be rescued. Citizens are now worried if these teachers can really help these students know how to rescue people and be a true hero. So, what do you think the faculty did? Well, they decided a festival is needed to entertain the citizens and make them feel carefree once again. But it's also to get their mind off teachers' mistakes of teaching the students to fight the villains over rescuing the villains. The faculty also believe it would be wise if Deku is in first place. Why, you may ask? Because he is to be the next symbol of peace, of course. Achako, Todoroki, Bakugo, and the extras may not let it happen for Deku because they want to be known as someone who could be independent without relying on the main character, because they really matter. Chako wants money for more attention from her parents. Todoroki has daddy issue and doesn't want anything to do with the Fire Nation. Bakugo wants to be the main character, and the extras just want a lot of more screen time. Room temperature drops when Todoroki walks in and challenges Midoriya in front of Class 1A. And now the temperature rises as Bakugo won't accept Todoroki to be Deku's rival. I guess I better discuss characters in Class 1B. Monoma is the mastermind in Class 1B. Well, a copycat anyways. Kendo is the real mastermind, but she's also considered the older sister in the classroom. Tetsu, the same as Kirishima, but the quirk is still. Saki as Mother Nature. She is not one to be messed with. Ren is similar to Kirishima and Tetsu, but with skills? Honanuki is Sandman, Kosei is Avatar, Kojiro debates with Zero with his quirk being better than his. And last but not least, the actress. Let's not forget the support class. One character in particular, Hatsume, who shows off her gadgets, literally. And Sencho from the department class, who's the leader and not a follower. And again, we have extras. Now, we get to the festival with Bakugo making enemies because he can't be the main character, but he could be more popular than Deku. Everyone gets ready for the obstacle course and shows off their skills. I can't tell if it's their motivation of wanting to become a hero, or they just want to be in the spotlight like Class 1A. But my goodness, Bakugo and Todoroki are going at it, forgetting who their real competition is. Yeah, that's right, Midoriya. But he needs to stop crying so darn much. And he's still crying. Oh boy. I mean, I guess it's reasonable because hardly anyone wants to team up with him now due to the fact that he has 10 million points on his head. Luckily, he gathered a team who happens to be his love interest, the Double Bird, and the one who loves to show off her gadgets. Well, here's the other team. Alright, great, let's move on. So obviously Deku lost his points. However, since he is the main character, one of the side characters has to be in the spotlight for a few seconds, then it goes back to the main character. Now after this trial, Deku is now in a shady place talking to Todoroki about his daddy issues, which of course Bakugo has to be there to eavesdrop on their conversation, because why not? Anyways, back over to the festival, we have fan service because I guess to be ranked into the popularity poll. We now have 2 students who withdrew because they felt like their freedom was taken away from them. So 2 students in Class 1B take action to replace the 2 because they really need more screen time. Battle starts off with Deku versus Sensho. Sensho's quirk is brainwashing and proves to the world that his quirk is hero-like. Deku is a fool after the fact he's been told not to say a word to Sensho. What an idiot. However, Deku is getting his butt saved thanks to his predecessors who once held the power of One for All so that he doesn't lose this round because after all, he is the main character who holds his sacred power. Sadly, Sensho didn't win, but his quirk is seen to be useful for becoming a hero. Todoroki versus Zero. Ouch. Ibara versus Kaminari. What is with this festival? Ida versus Hatsume. That's kind of funny. Ayoma versus Mina. Tokoyami versus Yayorozu. Tetsu versus Kirishima. Well, at least it's no Sakura and Ino scenario. Bakugo versus Ochako. Oh, yikes. Ochako was about to beat Bakugo, but, you know, Bakugo doesn't show no mercy. So yeah, he wins. Oh, let's rewind just a bit. Yeah, I see this guy right here, along with the crowd who followed him. Yeah, they're insulting both Bakugo and Ochako. So, kudos to Aizawa, because he knows those heroes who booed Bakugo should just go home, because they ain't no pro heroes. Now, we see Shigaraki, his master, warning him to pay close attention to Todoroki and Deku, because they will be formidable obstacles. But joke's on him, because the real obstacle will be, spoiler alert, Bakugo. Deku versus Todoroki. Deku has the upper hand because Todoroki doesn't like to satisfy his father by using his fire. So, many flashbacks happen and Midoriya thinks of a solution for Todoroki to use his fire instead of thinking of a way to beat Todoroki. And, well, you know, Deku loses the battle. So the main character title goes to Todoroki. At least that's how it's supposed to be, but luckily for Deku, he gains the main character title back thanks to the recovery girl. Otherwise, he would have had to drop out of school due to his severe injuries. Moving on to the next battle, we have Ida versus Ibara. Yeah, that's kind of how I figured how it would go down. Tokoyami versus Mina. Cool. Kirishima versus Bakugo. Ooh. Yikes. Todoroki versus Ida. Well, that's that. Bakugo versus Tokoyami. Yeah, he doesn't really show no mercy. Bakugo versus Todoroki. Finally a good match. Well, at least I thought, but can't blame him. Still wants to fight, but you know, Todoroki still has daddy issues, and now Bakugo feels like he can't do what Deku tried to do for Todoroki. So, which is bringing out the true quirk out of Todoroki. So, Bakugo doesn't feel like he won, and the teacher knows how Bakugo feels. So, you know what they did next? Yep, they chained him up because he needs therapy right afterwards. And also, they really don't want to clean the whole stadium again after the incident with Todoroki and Midoriya. Finally, we get to know what's been going on after the festival. A villain named Stain goes around killing heroes and injures Ingenium. And now, what do you think Ida wants to do? Avenge for his brother. Todoroki also goes to the hospital and fixes his relationship with his mom. That's all I have for this review, I guess. Oh, I guess there's this wholesome moment with the Chaco's family. She's getting the attention she needs. And Midoriya, he needs to be a little nicer to his mom. Thanks for watching this video, and hopefully I will finish part 2 for this. I do hope you all enjoy it. Also, please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more contents like these. And hopefully you guys enjoy these reviews. Have a wonderful and fascinating day. I'm not kidding. Bye!